Hello, I am Dara Victoria Sanchez.
Hello, I'm Zoila Marlene.
We're from Instituto Parroquial Bernardo de Lía in Córdoba, Argentina, and today we are going to talk about our project, which is named Genetics of Learning in Laboratory Mice. Our problem is from the different advances in science, researchers have applied aspects of genetics to be able to develop areas such as the detection of diseases, increase food production, or solve forensic cases. But talking about genetics and learning has always been controversial. This is due to the misconception in biological determinism that individuals are clearly the expression of the genes. This is why it is believed convenient to use animal models to be able to extend these areas of research, but always taking into account the ethical aspects and without neglecting that environmental factors also influence these aspects. That is why this work sought to verify the relationship between genetic load and learning ability in a population of laboratory mice located in Bernardo Elias School's laboratory.
The objectives are to determine if the learning capacity of individuals of the species Musculus located in the Bernardo de School's laboratory has genetic load. To establish the most appropriate method to evaluate the learning capacity of individuals of Musculus species, to evaluate if the capacity of learning has like a quantitative character, to determine a mathematical form that allows to determine genetic load for the character learning capacity in population of the species Musculus structure. To know the reproductive and biological characteristics of the individuals of the Musculus species. Hypothesis: the individuals of the Musculus species population located at the Bernardo Lee School's laboratory present variation in learning ability due to genetic.
Being our method, with 14 male and 14 female individuals of the species Mus musculus were received, it was decided to implement the Barnes maze, which is the method that best studied the needs and conditions of the project. It allows us to evaluate the spatial learning capacity of individuals subjected to a stressful situation by giving us a time value for each individual studied, which results in a discrete and continuous data expressed in seconds.
In addition, the show Warren and Death 17 was lives was aimed for both generations. Finally, the male and female of the eighth row with the best performance were selected, having criteria to who carried all of the tests in line. These individuals were used as F1 points. For the data analysis, we use population to calculate the heredity in narrow sense, which relates the primary means, that of parents and of the selected individual. In this way, it was possible to verify that the variation of the learning capacity character in most population explained and environmental factors.
From the Neolithic, humans began with agriculture and livestock, and with this came a process of domestication in several species. By means of a method of artificial selection, those individuals were chosen that turned out to be with better characteristics, and looking for that, it was repeated in the later generations with the purpose of obtaining a benefit. But it was not until the 19th century when a monk named Gregor Mendel began to notice patterns in his experiments and postulated the basis of modern genetics with the so-called Mendel's laws.
Since then, different subdivisions have emerged to explain the role of genes on different aspects such as molecular genetics, classical, old Mendelian, population genetics, and quantitative genetics. The later being one that explains the several genes act for a given character. For this reason, the current year work has been done with the intention of analyzing the correlation between genetics and learning ability in laboratory mice as a project of the F. Amendino Science Club.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for your
for
time.
listening.